Today we're taking a look at the Polar Pro flight deck. Some have regarded this as the best mount for your Mavic 2 Pro. We're gonna find out, stick around. What's up and welcome everyone. My name is Original Dobo and I do drone and tech related content. Yes, that is absolutely my birth name. It's what's on my driver's license, Original Dobo. But if you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you want to turn on notifications, you don't have to. It's not like a mandatory thing here, but that's how you know when I upload. Polar Pro flight deck mount. This is a premium mount. I have been using a Skyreet mount for the past, I don't know, 6 months since I've got my Mavic 2, and it served me very well. But a couple of problems with the Skyreet mount is, well, it's very cheap, and my tablets would always flop backwards or forwards, or the plastic would, like sort of wallow out and break eventually. So I've actually gone through a couple of them, but it served me well for the time being. But I bought 3 of them, which was now $60. Fast forward to today, I now have the Polar Pro mount, and I gotta tell you, first impression of this thing just screams premium. So let's go ahead and head over to the table and unbox it. Like I said, I've been using it, so power of editing, we're going back in time. Now, looking over the box, it is a really nice presentation. I'm gonna slide this sleeve over and go ahead and flip this tab. It's going to expose the beautiful pewter and gold finish of this device. It really does look nice. You'll quickly notice that all the mounts are oversized, like the screw bolts, everything really oversized, overdone. It just gives it a really nice look. Inside, you're going to find a warranty card. By the way, lifetime warranty on this. Instruction manuals, which I don't need instructions. Who reads instructions? And you'll find an additional bonus feature. There is a mount for up to a 10-inch tablet. Nice touch. You'll see that both mounts have a quick release, which I like because I always take my Crystal Sky off when I'm traveling. I never leave it on the mount. So works out well to have a quick release. Definitely a cool touch. They use a Sprocket Locking mechanism to be able to position your tablet or Crystal Sky in any way you want. And what this does is, with those gears in place, it really makes sure that your tablet doesn't flop around. That's a big problem that I had with the Skyreet, is it would flop in any direction that it wanted and just pose problems. But with this, it locks securely in place and it can accommodate up to a 20-pound monitor. I don't know of any tablet that weighs 20 pounds, but for you guys with the larger Crystal Sky, this will definitely make sure it's not going anywhere. The nice thing about this is that it's not a solid design in the center, which means I can put my hands through and it just feels really ergonomic. One of my biggest complaints with the Skyreet is, like, my thumbs can't grip the controller properly. So with this, it just feels like it has a little bit of heft. I can still clip a lanyard to it, still access everything that I normally would, but it just doesn't feel like it's hindering. It just feels really well centered and just really well built. I mean, again, at the end of the day, this is just a mount, so there's not a lot to talk about, but if I ever had to choose a mount again, it will definitely be this one. This is probably what DJI could have built if they were going to build a controller that had a tablet attached to it like this. I don't know, hard to explain, but just take my word for it. It is phenomenal in the hand. It does feel great. It's constructed out of all aluminum and stainless steel. So build wise, it's like a brick tank. It's a tank. It feels phenomenal. So end of the day, should you buy this? Well, it's $79.99. So that may be a tough pill to swallow, but in comparison to some of the other mounts that are on the market, you're not too far off. The next mount that's even close is, I think, the Mav mount, which I think is like 50 some odd dollars. For a couple of bucks more, you're just getting a product that is engineered so much better, can handle so much more, and is just a lot more adaptable. The other thing that I really like about this mount is that it folds down to about 20 millimeters once I take it all apart, and makes it really easy to travel with. And you're not gonna find that with a lot of these other mounts. So for me, the Polar Pro flight deck is definitely a win and something that I can certainly recommend. I'll be sure to include links in the description below. I did go ahead and buy this one because I bought a Crystal Sky a couple of weeks ago. With doing real estate, I'm always concerned about having things overexposed or underexposed, and the Crystal Sky just has the perfect amount of brightness, especially here in Florida. And I wanted to have something to hold it better, and I've been using this And yeah, it's this so much better. Very happy. But guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, make sure you smash the like button because it does help it out, you know, as far as let me know what you guys want to see. And I'll be sure to include links in the description below. But I'm going to get out there and start flying again. I'll stay original.